Hi everybody, this is Nikel Wright. I wanted to make this quick tutorial video for you today about Longtail Pro Platinum. I'm going to walk you through creating a campaign and looking at the results, and walk you through at the end a little bit of the difference between Longtail Pro and Longtail Pro Platinum, so that you can make a better choice about which version you'd want to get. So when you first download Longtail Pro, you will have to link it to your Google AdWords account, and this version is since the update that Google performed to the Google Keyword Planner tool. So this version does work with the new Google Keyword Planner tool versus the old Google Keyword tool. So when you first download it, of course, you'll have a blank screen, and you will have a big button down below that says create your first campaign, but I've been using it for a while, so now it just asks me to create a campaign, and I'm going to type in a title. This is a company that I use the products for, and a long time ago I was a representative for, but I'm not anymore. But I just thought I'd look it up and see what kind of results come up, because I haven't done that in a while. So let's see here, make sure I spelled it correctly. You can select the language that you would like the results to come in and the country that you would like to focus on, and then there's also a choice later for global results if you'd like to do that. So I'm going to click on create a campaign. Then you'll see this campaign comes up, and we will be able to, let's go to campaign settings, and then you're able to enter seed keywords, which are your ideas that you've brainstormed about the target market, or about the product, or about the problem that someone might be looking for, or about the solution. So remember, in my post I entered, a person might look for how to lose weight fast, or how to get free Facebook likes. So they might type in something like that. They might type in the name of a product, which is great because that indicates they're already familiar with it. They're just doing a little research before they're ready to purchase. So that actually is a really good buyer type of keyword if they're looking for products. A person looking for Arbonne International, they might be looking for reviews or products or the business page, because they might be considering becoming a representative or buying some of the products. So that's also good. And so we're going to click on here and see. So I'm going to put in Arbonne reviews just as an idea to see what comes up. Add that seed word, and you'll see that you can add up to 10 seed keywords. One other feature is that you can fetch additional data. I'll check that so you can see what it looks like. Again, we can pick global search volume, domain availability if you were looking to create a very targeted blog or website to a specific keyword. You really want it to rank for that. So you might look and see if Arbonne reviews, if the domain is available. Google title competition as well as Bing title competition. We can also select the average local searches, average global searches, average CPC, or the number of words that we'd like to have in our keyword phrase. But I usually really don't check any of those. And then we've clicked add, and then all you have to do is click generate keywords, and you'll see up here that now the system is fetching keyword ideas for Arbonne reviews. That was just a few seconds, and it's returned 801 results. We see that Arbonne reviews, the word that we typed in, we get the CPC, we get local searches, so that's in the United States, and you get an idea of the competition if you wanted to do a CPC campaign. But what we're talking about here on this blog is, of course, how to create content that's targeted towards these keywords, so that when your target market sits down in front of the computer and they open up a search engine and they type for something, that you're going to be able to provide the content that addresses their problems and provides them with a solution, so that they will, enter their email address and get on your list so they can get communication from you. Or best case, they'll pull out their credit card and they'll buy something. Okay, so you'll get to see all kinds of ideas that are associated with this. You get to see searches, and you can arrange them in alphabetical order, ascending or descending. You can also go by search volume if you want to target words that get pretty good volume but are not super hard to rank for. So I'll show you that in just a second. A couple of other things I want to point out here just with the Longtail Pro. You'll get this access to keyword research. You get the features that I showed you. You'll get this type of information, and then for instance if we wanted to look at proactive reviews, you can click on one and you get information about the competitors that rank in the top 10 for that keyword phrase. So you get to see, what did I click on? Proactive reviews. So if you wanted to do a comparison maybe between product lines, if you're already a representative of Arbonne, then that would be great. So you get to see information, and you'll see that it's populating this information fairly quickly. You can see the URL. You can take a look at what kind of optimization that these folks have done to rank here. We see they have proactive in the page. So this is the URL, which is the domain, and then after the / you'll see what they titled the page. So we see that they all have proactive here in the page. This is a domain and for the company. This is a domain that someone's come up with, probably proactivereview.org. And you see a YouTube video ranking here. Okay, then you can see the title. So you have a review here, proactive reviews. Does proactive really work? That's what they titled their blog post. And then they did a little optimization here for proactive solution. Again, the YouTube video, proactive reviews, they have it completely to the left, which is good for SEO purposes as well. You'll see this page, they don't have the words together. They have a different spelling. They have a different spelling. They have both spellings here. And then you can see this keyword competitiveness. This is a feature of the Platinum, and this is the #1 feature that I purchased Longtail Pro Platinum for. This gives you pretty much just a summary. It's a number between 0 and 100 that tells you how difficult it will be to rank for this keyword phrase. So a number 0, of course, there's no competition whatsoever, and 100 is, don't even think about it. So probably though, between 50 and 100, really challenging. Between 40 and 50 is you better have some skills, be able to get some backlinks, be able to maybe have some page and domain authority already. 30 to 40 I find is very doable. It's actually very doable for YouTube videos, and then anything under the 30 is something that we can definitely work on. So, and those you can, it's also a matter of time. So if you want to rank very quickly, you want to pick some KCs that are low in the teens and the 20s. Those come up very quickly. 20s and 30s, you know, might take you a few days, couple of weeks. And then as the numbers get higher, then it's going to take a more concerted effort, more links, more social votes, more syndication, more promotion on your part. So just be aware of that. It's not impossible, but it just means it's going to take longer and more effort. And so we're all about doing things very efficiently and effectively, and you might be able to find some really gold nugget keywords that have good amount of traffic and can indicate that a person is ready to make a decision, but the competitiveness isn't very high. So 40 actually, you know, is marginal. It's not super bad. You'll see here they have done some optimization. You can see the KC of the pages of each competitor that you'd be up against. So, some fairly stiff competition. This person, maybe you could knock them off. Up here, it's very interesting. They've got something going for them to get number 3. You'll see some authority of their page. You see how many links they have to their page. So the number of links, whether they're passing link juice or not, internal or external to the URL. So you get to see that. You'll see some folks with a ton of links. You'll see some juice links. So these are links. If you hover over it, you can see some information, the number of juice passing external links to the URL. Okay, so these, they don't have any. These have a couple, and this has a good number. So if you can get a couple of links from some very high authority sites, then you might be able to get in here. You'll see some domain authority. So of course, sites like Amazon, which we see, YouTube, answers.yahoo.com. They have very high domain authority. Something like eZine Articles has a pretty high domain authority. So you can actually increase your chances of ranking if you can get an article published on some of those sites that already have good domain authority, or if you can create a video, because that's going to be on YouTube, and Google likes YouTube videos because Google owns YouTube, so that's great. You have a couple of other things over here. You can see page rank. So the highest page rank on this one is a 5, and that's the company, so proactive. And then you see some 3s and 2s, and those are very doable. And then you see, of course, no page rank, which we can compete with as well. And you'll see the age of the site. So you get all of that information about the competitor. You can actually even click through here and it will take you to the page, so you can do a little review and see what kind of information they have explained in their review. Okay, so that's a good overview of that. Let me back out for a second, go back to the keyword review here, and now I'm going to show you a couple of features that are unique to the Platinum version. So we can click on, let's see, this is a good bit of traffic. That's very general, not really a buyer word. So I said Arbonne International, and we can see the KC of each word. And what you can do if you have a site, for instance, that's going to review various skincare products, then you might want to click on a few and see what the average competitiveness is for certain types of words. So I'm going to let that run for a minute. We see Arbonne International, good amount of traffic, but it has KC of 47. Maybe you're going to sell organic skincare. We'll click on that. So we'll see a couple best acne product. Okay, so this might be something, for instance, I know that Arbonne has a very good acne product line, and so it gets 5,400 searches per month in the US, and it has a KC of 38, which is pretty doable. So that might be something that you would want to write a specific blog about. Maybe you'd want to show before and after pictures. Maybe you'd want to do a video and show the product line, show how to use the products. If you think another line is the best acne product, you could do that as well with that one. What do we have here? Cindy Crawford Skincare. So if you were selling that, or and so maybe you're an affiliate for, if she has an affiliate program, I'm not sure. So you could, this is 27, that's very doable, a traffic of 5,400. So you could very easily create a page, create some videos for that, and rank and get a good amount of traffic for something like that. So that just gives you an idea. So the KC, though, is the #1 feature that I upgraded to the Platinum version for. And one other thing I want to show you, let's see, if we go back to the campaign settings, here on the Platinum version you can add your own keywords. So you can add up to 10,000 keywords that you've come up with. Um, and when we generate keywords, it will add those in to the search results. So you can type in a few seed keywords, and then you could add in your own specific list of words, and it will only return these. It won't brainstorm and return 800 words related to these. So for instance, if you have a competitor and they are ranking for a keyword, you can put that in here, type generate keywords, and you would be able to see how difficult, how much traffic, and you could click on the KC and get an idea of the KC, the average keyword competitiveness for that word, and whether or not that's something that you want to tackle. So let's see, in this review, I think that's about it. This is really a very easy to use program. You come in, you can do keyword research, you can look at the competitors who are ranking in the top 10. If you upgrade to Platinum, you would be able to save some favorites. So say for instance we liked this one and this one. We can save that and it will go over to our favorites screen. So, and it will take this information with us, so we would be able to see that later. So when you come in, on a miscellaneous Tuesday and you need something to write about, you come into your Longtail Pro Platinum product, open up the favorites, and find the one that you want to target for today. So that's very easy, and it's also saved in one place. You don't have to worry about losing the pieces of paper or losing the files where you had done all of this keyword research. So that's very helpful. And also, when you upgrade to Platinum, you get the rank checker, which allows you to enter your keywords that you've written or made videos about, and enter your domain and your page URL, and you'll be able to, at the click of a button, check the rank on all of the words that you've created content for. And that's also a Platinum feature. Okay, so Pro features, keyword research, competitor analysis, and you can also click through to see the page that they've written and do some on-site review of what kind of materials they're talking about. And Platinum features, you can add your own list of keywords, you can save your favorites, you can check your rank, and you get the average competitiveness. Okay, so I hope that has been helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments if you're finding this on YouTube, and if you found this on my blog, then please enter any questions or comments right down below at the end of the blog. Look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you enjoy your Longtail Pro Platinum version. Thanks. Bye-bye.